Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's that time again. Like I said, I don't always jump around in order. Today won't necessarily be a daily jewel. It'll be more of a vent, like the video I released. I want to say that was last week, maybe the week before. But anyway, today's topic is one of my favorite. Happens to be one of my tattoos I got right here, New Rules. We'll get into that whole thing later. That's a whole nother topic. But anyway, New Rules just happens to be the way I approach things, the way I feel like things may need to be viewed at this point in time. And I say that to say this. As children, as little ones, all throughout grade school, we were conditioned and trained to believe certain things. We were conditioned and trained to move a certain way and to go about life and success and adulthood a certain way. And just an example, the cliche, one of the biggest ones, get your diploma, grab your degree, find your dream job and work your way up. I know that's one of the big ones I heard a lot as an adolescent or in high school. But anyway, my question to anyone watching would be, we've been going by those old rules for many, many years now, from our grandparents to our parents to ourselves. And my question to anyone that has been going by those rules is, even within yourself or in your call log or, your Instagram following, anything, what percentage of those people are happy doing what they're doing? What percentage of those people are leaders? What percentage of those people are highly successful, millionaires, award winners? Just regarded as the best at what they do or the greatest at what they do. And I think the percentage would probably be very small. I can't speak for everyone. I can only speak for myself. But what I'm pretty much trying to get to is the old rules, the old way of thinking, that basic way we were taught and brought up. It comes a time we have to step back. You have to be analytical, and you have to be honest with yourself and say, hey, the things grandma may taught me, or the things my father may have taught me, or the teachers or the professors, the TAs, whoever, this way of thinking, this system may not be working. It's not coincidental that many of us are, either living impoverished, working and helping somebody else's dream, or, just miserable doing what we're doing because we're not happy, we're not pursuing what we really want to do. And the topic of New Rules is actually one I can go on forever. I have so many subject matters I can nitpick on and things I can go on and on about when it comes to the topic of New Rules. But just a few to touch on. New rules are pretty much based on faith. This old system was based on money. This old system was based on social status. How much does it pay? What are the opinions of the people around you about what you're going to do with your life? Things of that nature. New rules are about passion. New rules are about fulfillment. Not about the dollar. And just to jump off topic real quick, I'm nowhere near as rich as probably your favorite rappers. I mean, I'm not rich at all, but I had my fair share with the dollar, and I can tell you that, in my opinion, of course, it's always my opinion, the dollar brings on two things. It's going to bring on materials, of course. Because, if you got it, you can get what you want. And it's going to bring on false perceptions. You can't take it to the grave with you. You can't take it to jail. You can leave it to your children when you pass, and they can still dwindle it in 6 to 12 months. And, end up with nothing. Again, back to the new rules. Things like the intangibles, that's what matters. The things you cannot touch. Intellectual property. The things you can leave them with mentally that can help them build beyond your demise. More things with the new rules. And it's a big one to the fellas. Ego and pride has been a huge killer of male potential for many, many years. a lot of us are too, our pride is too large. Our ego is too big to ask for help. We're just too stuck in our ways to seek insight or pertinent information from those around us. We're too prideful to get with other strong individuals to make a cohesive unit. Given the new rules, those things have to stop. Your pride has to go out the door. That ego has to go out the door. We lived that way many years, the crab in the bucket mentality. Like I was saying, we lived that way many of years, the crab in the bucket mentality. As we can see, it really hasn't gotten us very far. Moving on, because like I said, there's a million topics. Responsibility, we have to hold ourselves accountable for our actions, for our thoughts. We have to think different. We have to move different. We have to view this game different. I say this all the time. Life is definitely a game. We're all players in this game. And should we not position ourselves to win, it's common sense. We just won't win. And when I go back to responsibility and accountability, big thing is the children. We have to raise the bar, set the standards. We got to stop accepting the less in life. I see a lot of us in comments. What was I looking at yesterday? I saw Meek Mill post a car. The caption was, "Don't spend your whole life working. You only get one of them." And not to say I'm anti-work, but anyway, I saw a young lady comment and said, "That's easy for you to say." That's that poor man's mentality that's been holding us back forever. We don't believe in anything of the extraordinary. We don't believe anything special or anything abnormal can happen to us. And if you don't believe it, then 9 times out of 10, you're not going to achieve it. I know it sounds cliche, but that is one of the biggest things. Your mental has to be moving before your physical can actually go attain these things. And before I get way off topic, because I can talk about that one forever as well, let me get back to it. But back to responsibility and accountability, I think especially with the children, like I said, we got to raise the bar, we got to set the standards. If your kids want to play sports, if they're into ballet, stop letting them just settle to be a part of something. Push them being the best. And I think the first thing to start with, again, like I said, the new rules is about passion, about fulfillment. Is sitting down with your children and asking them what turns them on, what do they like, what are they into, and just pushing greatness in those areas or whatever they're into. I know far too many kids who just play ball just for the sake of saying, I'm on a football team, I'm on a basketball team. I don't care if you're a child, time is precious. 25 is not promised, 21 is not promised. We have to make the most of the time. That's one of the biggest things. And just another one with the children, I think a lot of us forget that we all have an expiration date. One day we're going to leave, and the intangibles, the intellectual property, the morals, the beliefs, the standards, the things we set upon them while we're with them, hopefully will be the things they carry on. A piss poor example, then the results may not turn out great. And, just another example. I know, like I said, I'm transparent. I'm very transparent, to be honest, with anything I've done. I know a lot of men like myself who have misused many women who didn't have a father figure in their life. And I know we all can attest that a lot of those women who lack that, not all of them, but many of them who lack that, seem to seek that fulfillment outside. And there comes along this teenage guy, or this 20-year-old guy, 30-year-old guy, whatever the case may be. And because she lacked that father figure, or because she lacked that, that person setting the tone or raising the standards or raising the bar, then she runs into an unfortunate situation with a guy. We can use all kind of words to describe him. I've been there, done that. Nothing to be proud about, but I can attest that those things happen when we as parents, as fathers, as mothers don't raise the bar, we don't set the standards. And I say this all the time on Instagram, you got to raise your children. Social media and television will raise your children. And like I said, new rules, I can go on and on. Another big one I realized, this generation, We lack fear. We lack a conscience. We tend to act. We're very irrational. We're very emotional. Hence why the murder rate is where it's at. Hence why we are popping out children at a rapid rate. Some people look at it as a bad thing. I'm one of those half full glass kind of people. But what I was saying is, we come out the womb fearless. We come out ready for life. And I think, just my opinion, and I said the same thing in my mentorship. Should we be able to channel those efforts? Again, back to the new rules, channeling the efforts, channeling the energy. I understand you're on 10. I understand you're ready. I understand you're down for the action. I understand all that. But could we imagine if we had a quarter of those individuals who are throwing their lives away, taking other lives, or rotting in prison, to channel those efforts into something of positivity? Not in just positivity, but of their goals. Shoot barriers. Kill the naysayers. Not physically, but kill those negative words, kill those doubts, kill the statistics, things of that nature. And we could channel those efforts into other places. Us as a generation, and I don't mean color, I mean my demographic, my generation. I'm in my mid-20s, I'm 25. Those coming behind me, we could be in so much of a better place. Should we take that same mentality and apply it to, breaking down the barriers in corporate America? And I'm not saying join, because I'm all about, independence and doing my own thing. I'm saying building your own thing, being a CEO of your own thing. And, I don't want to say taking it over, I don't want to sound hostile, but, sieging and, doing what you got to do to align yourself with the, with the power heads of the world. But anyway, again, just back to the new rules. That's another one. We got to channel those efforts. We got to channel those energy. We got to stop putting so much time and focus and energy into tearing each other down and killing each other. Put it into something that you want to do. Focus on you. The ego and the pride, the hate, the jealousy, the crab in the bucket mentality. We got to let that go. And again, y'all got to excuse me. I'm reading emails. I'm glad I said that. The ego and pride. Again, that's one of the things that is constantly knocking us down. And again, it's going to sound cliche, but it is strength in numbers. It's awesome to have 1 millionaire from the city. But when you got 10 or 100 millionaires from the city going to other cities, empowering other people to become millionaires, that's strength. It's cool to have a boss. But when you got 100 bosses, it's even cooler. Sounds simple, but like I said, those kind of actions are the very thing that will cause a culture shift. And again, I got to touch on this again. It's just one of the things that bother me the most. Accountability and responsibility. The entertainers, the people we idolize, the people we follow, the people we support, the people we pay to see, the people we pay to hear. We have to hold these people accountable. It's no reason why an individual that graduated with a 4.0 is also a valedictorian. It's no reason why he should intentionally use broken English and made up words for the sake of likes and reposts. And I really think it's an insult, because if you sit and think about it, this person is very knowledgeable, highly intelligent, but he understands to appease the masses, which happens to be us. To appease us, he must dumb down. He must dumb down his words, dumb down his knowledge. He has to play dumb in order to entertain us. And when I say responsibility and accountability, I mean, if you're highly intelligent, push that. Don't play dumb for the sake of likes and the sake of reposts. Don't play dumb for me. Enlighten me, educate me. You got a 4.0, you got a big house, you got all these cars, you have all these things that people on my end want to acquire, but the only thing you can give us as far as a visual or imagery is just stupidity. It's new rules. Stupid is not cute. Being dumb is not cool. I don't know when that memo kicked in, but that's never been cool. Being dumb, being illiterate, That is not cool. You know, just making up words for the sake of making words. Not cool at all. And again, I go back to responsibility. Hold these people accountable. You're paying their salaries. You know, you're supporting their music. You're supporting their shows. Make them give you something more than, you know, broken English. And like I said, it's really an insult. It's really them saying, I understand the only way I can get through to you is to be dumb. So even though I'm smart, I'm gonna be dumb because I know y'all like dumb. Not cool at all. New rules. It's okay to be smart. One more. One of my biggest ones. Again, new rules. We gotta walk by faith. We gotta seek our passion. We gotta seek fulfillment. I'm sick of my timeline saying, you know, it's all about the money. Hashtag getting to the money. Money, 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 money. I'm just here to tell you, again, responsibility and accountability. Those individuals who are just pushing the agenda of money, it's gonna be one of two things. They either haven't seen a substantial amount of money, so they really don't understand that it's not all about the money at all. Or two, again, they understand the only way to engage you is to speak about money, which in their right mind, they understand that it's not all about the money. That's why they do a lot of things for free, or that's why they're seeking legacies, or they're trying to build foundations. But they understand they have to dumb down their intellect to speak to you, because as a generation, that's all we seem to understand. All we understand is this piece of paper that's losing value day by day. And like I said, the new rules about intellectual property is about the intangibles. Like I said, you can leave your kids $1 million, you know, in 12 months after your death, they've blown it. That's why you have individuals who can lose everything today, in a month or 2 months time, they'll get it all back. They have intellectual property. The wits and the knowledge they gain on the way to the money, they retain that. They don't get caught up in the dollar. They understand the dollar can come and go. And again, I mean, I don't even care. I don't care if you're a legitimate businessman. Uncle Sam can come see you any time of the year. I can attest that. They take money out my account monthly. They garnish my little bank account every first of the month. So again, new rules. It's not all about the money. We're not living and dying to get a piece of paper, to go buy material things that depreciate with time. It's about the intellectual property. It's about the things that I can leave you to build with, to continuously get money when I'm long gone. That's what's most important. Foundations, legacies, the intangibles, the things you can't touch. Those are the things that matter most. But like I said, y'all, it's new rules. I mean, I can go on and on. I'll probably make a part 2, because there's so many subject matters within that thing called new rules that I can touch on. One more before I go, with it being the weekend. I just want to let y'all know, if you didn't know, newsflash, Saturday and Sunday has the same 24 hours that Monday through Friday do. I know everybody is thanking God it's Friday, but keep in mind, there are some people in the same position as you that want the same position that you're striving for. They want the same things out of life you're striving for. I just want to let you know, when you're turning up, when you're taking part in excessive sleep, when you're having Sunday fun day, you know, when you're chilling, when you're having your off time, when you're just kicking your feet up watching TV. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. Everything should be done in moderation, even work. Too much of anything will kill you. But I'm just here to tell you, Saturday and Sunday had the same 24 hours. So when you're chilling, when you're off the clock, and I don't mean physically at work off the clock, I mean at home when you're just, you know, enjoying downtime, there is somebody in the same position seeking the same exact thing that you're seeking. And like I tell you guys all the time, this is a marathon. Some will make it to the finish line. Some won't. Some will get lapped. And unfortunately, some of us will never figure out that this is a race. But anyway, the weekends are not made for idle time, y'all. Again, I know we've been conditioned and trained to believe that. But these are the new rules. Change that old way of thinking. Again, check your call log. Look around you. Look at your family. Look at your friends. Look at your peers. Look at your followers. How many of them are highly successful? How many of them are the best at what they do? How many of them are the greatest at what they do? We have to change this mentality. Otherwise, we're going to end this race on the same note our grandparents did and our parents did. And it'll just be a problematic cycle. Our kids will never be no more than what we were or what we are. Our potential is going to hit one level, and that'll be the max, and it's going to be stagnant from there on out. So, again, y'all, like I said, this is one I can speak on forever. I'll probably make a part 2, because I have so many things that fall under that category of new rules. But again, y'all, we just got to change the mentality. You know, the old way was cool. We survived. We got by. But, you know, that's getting kind of old. You know, who wants to just get by forever? But anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all next time. No Daily Jew today, more of an event. Again, new rules. And really, it is an opinionated term. It's all about what new rules you want to come up with. I'm not saying you have to follow mine. You know, just, there has to be a change in that somewhere. You know, look at mom, look at dad. That's not what we want to be when we're 50 and 60. I know not me, you know. And my parents are very successful, but that's not where I want to be. But anyway, that's another one. I'll see y'all next time.